Today, we are in a courtroom full of tension. The case we are about to look at involves a child support dispute. With the children involved and the absence of the mother on many occasions, emotions are running high.
All right, Mr. Clough,
Yes,
you're
Honor.
back, except today you're the petitioner. Looks like we found Mom.
Finally found her.
Okay, finally found her. What can I do for you today?
Well, Your Honor, I'm here to get some justice. I think it's time that I get back what I've been giving out.
What do you mean by that?
Money. I've been giving so much money and she hasn't even been here.
Right.
You know?
Well, before we really get started, are the kids in the car with the dog again today?
Kids aren't in the car, Your Honor. The dog got hit, so he's in a doggy wheelchair.
Okay.
So.
Mr. KFF has come seeking justice, feeling that he has been giving money without receiving anything in return. In desperation, he asks that the mother of his children finally take responsibility.
All right, well, I'm sorry to hear that about the dog, but the kids are fine.
They are. They're with the neighbor.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. So what's been going on? I mean, it's been a few months since I've seen you.
Right.
So it looks like you were here.
Mr. KFF's life is not easy. While handling the situation with the children, she also faces the challenges of caring for an injured dog. However, the difficulties do not stop there.
Back when
Don't
you were
look at
here,
me
they
like
had
that.
a... Excuse me?
She just looking at me crazy.
I'll make it easier for you. You focus on me.
Right.
Excuse me.
Sorry, Judge.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. This is your
He
first
gets my
time here
blood
today.
boiling.
And if I remember correctly, you filed the lawsuit on him previously and
I
had
did.
the audacity not to show up. So you definitely need to pipe down.
Okay, I chose money though.
Okay, well, you may have, and we're going to get into that and see how much money you probably are going to be paying on child support, but we want to, oh my gosh.
You see? God don't like ugly.
Oh.
You know what?
then-
You talking about you
God
there.
don't like
We-
ugly.
you know, this happens every now and then when the weather is bad outside.
No, it ain't
Things
the
happen
weather,
in
it's
court.
her. And
Well,
that
no,
evil
the weather
spirit
is bad
that she got.
outside.
You know what? Talk to the
Okay.
judge. Don't direct none over him.
Okay, what she just said is right, all right? But I'm not agreeing with you in the sense that, you know what I mean? Let me tell him to be quiet and talk to me only.
I got
All
you,
right,
Judge.
Mr. Clough, continue. So, as I was saying, it's been a few months. So the kids have been with you, looks like it's been about 7 or 8 months now,
Yes, Your Honor.
all right? So in this 7 or 8 months, has Mom been paying?
Have you been paying?
Well, no,
No,
that's
she
not how this
hasn't, Your
works.
Honor.
That's not how this works,
She hasn't been paying.
all right?
She has not been paying.
Has she at least been visiting with the children?
She hasn't visited the children, but she visited that man in jail that she ran off with.
At this point in the case, tensions increase. The children's mother has been absent, devoting her time to another relationship, leaving the family without her support. Meanwhile, the father continues to fight to keep his children safe.
Oh, the one that was in the car that you
In the
really couldn't
Cutlass,
see?
yeah.
The Cutlass. Oh, yeah, that's right, that's
Yeah,
right.
he got arrested not too long after I saw you for the PPP loan. Is that correct?
No.
That's how she
is
got that.
incorrect. That's incorrect.
She got what? What's that?
You know, from the last time. She got the booty in the booty.
What they call it something, though.
Yeah, the BBL. She know.
Oh,
Why you telling my business?
People need to know.
People don't need to know nothing. That's for the gram.
Anyway, Your Honor.
I mean, I wanted to know, but you know, we're not here for that. We're not here for that. I'm not
Right.
going to be petty. So, you are seeking to put Mom on child support.
I am.
All right, and health insurance. Who's covering? Well, I would assume she's not. Are you covering health insurance? Are they on Medicaid? What's going on?
Well, I wasn't at first, but I got a promotion at work.
All right, congratulations.
I appreciate that.
All right.
And maybe a manager at
Despite the mother's absence, Mr. KFF has done his best to take care of his children, making sure they are protected, including in terms of health. This highlights the daily struggle she faces to keep her family together.
at the McDonald's, so I'm making a little bit more, and I was able to put 2 of the kids on insurance, but not all of them.
Okay.
Just can't cover that many. So.
All right. So the other ones, what are they doing?
Well, my other job kind of covers that as well.
Okay. All right. So at least all of the children are insured.
They are.
All right. How much is that insurance total for the kids only?
On McDonald's or the other job?
No, just in total.
It's about $350.
$350. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
I think that's about it, Your Honor. Just ready to hold her accountable.
Okay.
Boy.
Okay, Miss Daniels.
Yes, Judge. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Judge, I'm sorry.
Are you here to be pretty, or are you here to tell me your side of the story as to why you shouldn't pay child support today?
The father seeks more than just justice. He seeks accountability. He is tired of being the only one fighting for the children's well-being and feels that it is time for the mother to take charge.
A little bit of both, Judge. But I'm
not interested in whether you're here to be pretty or not. That has nothing to do with my ruling. You understand it, right?
I do, Judge.
All right.
But
so
I should be pretty for you.
Well, let's stick to the facts. I could care less how you look.
Okay, Judge. Let's get to the facts.
Please do.
The fact
and quickly, without all the extra.
Not extra at all. The fact is, Judge, I had these children for 10 years before I put them on your doorstep. He was barely doing anything. That's why I petitioned the court, Judge.
Okay, well, here's the deal. You petitioned.
Yeah.
He showed up. You didn't. I dismissed
I had
it.
an opportunity, Judge. Had to take it.
Okay. And could you do me a favor? Could you, if you're going, I don't allow gum chewing, but if you don't have anywhere to put it, I would suggest
Can I
you
swallow?
at least.
I'm good at that. Yeah.
Miss Daniels, the absent mother, finally gets on the podium. She seems confident, but the judge quickly interrupts her, asking her to focus on the facts.
Okay.
Now you see.
What?
Mr. Clough, Miss Daniels, continue, please.
Well, that's why I petitioned the court. I do apologize for not showing up, Judge, but let me tell you, I came up. You know.
Oh,
I
let's
wasn't
talk
getting
about
nothing
this
from him.
come up. What kind of come up we talking about?
Well, Judge, I met a man who said he can change my life, Judge.
All right, so how financially, did he change this life of yours?
Not too much.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Clough,
I know.
Mr. Clough. We don't know, let's hear her side of the story because I'm pretty sure she's gonna say some interesting stuff about finances.
Judge, Clough don't know nothing. Listen, understand that I got at least, 6 figures in the bank.
Oh, okay.
Had
No.
6 figures in the bank.
You said what now?
Mr. Clough, again,
federalists don't take
I'm
it.
not,
I put it on
excuse me,
seats.
Miss Daniels, when I speak, both of you be quiet. Mr. Clough, there will be no more outbursts, okay? I understand you both are frustrated, emotions are high.
Ms. Daniels makes a startling claim about her financial situation. Despite the challenges with the children, she says her life is better because of a relationship that doesn't seem to have brought her real financial benefits.
But let me get through this hearing, okay? Because if I can't get through it, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reset it. And I know neither one of you wanna pay for court parking again, right?
I don't.
You don't wanna take off your work, right?
Only one of us will be here.
Okay, but you want some sort of relief, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in order for me to do that, I have to hear the facts. Now, Ms. Daniels, again,
Yes.
continue.
So, like I said,
No, let me direct you really quick. You're getting ready to talk about these 6 figures you have in the bank.
I do.
All right, how much money we talking?
We talking about, 300-400. You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit. Sorry.
You said no more outbursts.
I was coughing. I'm sorry.
It's true.
It's your allergies.
Yeah.
Handle that. You need some tissue?
No. No, thank you.
Okay. Ms. Daniels, that's what you have in the bank. How much money are you making annually?
The judge, clearly frustrated by the interruptions, tries to maintain order in the courtroom. The question remains clear. How much does Ms. Daniels really make?
Well, it kind of just depends on the year and how many promotions I get, how many companies want to invest in me. So it just depends. Anywhere between.
When are you going to answer my question?
Judge, it's a difficult question for me because, sometimes I can have a promotion that's $500 or I can have a promotion that's $50,000 plus. So.
Ms. Daniels, You know I don't have a lot of time, right? I have other cases I need to get here.
I do understand that.
Right, so you obviously came here to waste my time.
I didn't.
You did, because I asked you a very simple question.
Judge, I have a simple answer.
On average,
How
much do you make in a year?
Judge, I'd like to say maybe about.
Ms. Daniels' answer is vague, and the judge is not willing to allow any more evasions. Despite the extensive statements about their income, the lack of clarity leaves many questions unanswered.
30 to 100K.
Okay, 30 to 100,000?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna take the high end so we can keep this moving, because you came here to waste my time and I do not have time to play with you.
Oh my gosh, Judge.
And is this from an employer or are you self-employed?
I
what do
am
we do?
self-employed.
All right.
I do influence.
What do you influence?
I influence the world.
You clearly aren't influencing, you said the world?
The world.
Well, that doesn't include these 5 children because you don't even go and see them, right?
It's just been the last couple months.
Well,
okay?
no, excuse me.
Yes, Judge.
You're influencing everyone but these children that you do not have anything to do with and you do not financially support. You said they were with you excuse me?
It's hot.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
It's getting hot.
She trying to show you what she had
The BBL?
done. Yeah.
I'm not interested in the BBL. Let me tell you what I'm about to do. I'm about to make these numbers go BBL, okay?
Judge, can I speak briefly?
As the case progresses, the truth becomes clearer. The mother has been absent from her children's lives and has not taken on her financial responsibility. The judge is faced with the harsh reality of having to make a decision about what is fair to each party in this complicated scenario. This case is a clear example of how parental responsibility is not only measured by the time spent with children, but also by the emotional and economic support provided to them. Justice has yet to determine what is fair for children in this complicated scenario. In this case, the court appears to have ruled in favor of Daniel, the plaintiff, regarding the mother's, Ms. Daniels, failure to comply with her child support obligations and the financial support of her children. Although Ms. Daniels claimed that she was struggling financially and had tried to improve her situation through a man who promised to help her, her answers to questions about her financial situation were vague and contradictory, leading the court to question her sincerity. In addition, the mother had shown no interest in caring for or providing for her children, and her behavior, such as not having visitation and not paying child support, was not taken favorably. The judge, frustrated by Ms. Daniels' lack of evidence and evasiveness, showed his frustration throughout the hearing, but ultimately made it clear that if she failed to live up to her responsibilities, she could be subjected to a ruling that would force her to pay a fair amount of child support. In short, Daniel is more likely to receive a favorable resolution, although the court has not yet established the exact amount the mother will need to pay. Do you think this will be fully implemented? What do you think? Leave us your opinion in the comments. Remember, to learn more about the cases, you just have to subscribe and stay tuned to our notifications. Until next time.